without Ryan and kind of the adjustments you guys have had to make as a team. How far along that process do you think you are? I mean, are you guys maybe will never be as comfortable as you were with Ryan, but getting close to that point?
We're getting better. I don't know how good we can be, but we're getting better and playing well enough to win games, and that's good enough right now. So we're going to keep making strides going forward, and that's what we're doing right now.
Seth, Quinn was talking a little bit about how good of a passer Mason is when he gets the ball in the post. I mean, is that something he's developed over the years, or is that kind of a vision that he's always had? Or,
I think he's always had that. He's always, even playing pickup in the summer, he's always wanted to make plays other than just scoring, getting his teammates involved and getting other people open shots. So that's just something about him that, I mean, you don't really have to teach him. That's something he just likes to do.
So, Coach K mentioned that three-point shooting is inherently a sporadic thing. That you guys are the top three-point shooting team in the ACC, but you've alternated like the great games at Florida State and then NC State with Wake Forest, where 2 of 11, and not a great game at BC. What goes into that? I mean, is it the way teams defend you, or is it just that way without shooting that some nights it's going to be on and some nights it's not?
I mean, it just happens. I don't know what goes into it. I think it's a little bit contagious. I mean, you saw everybody. We were at Miami, we missed some shots early, and it seemed like everybody was missing, but we made shots early at Florida State and other games like that. And it seemed like you couldn't miss. So I don't know what it is. I mean, if you shoot good 3-point percentage, it's around 40%. So yeah. 60% misses.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
That's with 3 points, it works out pretty well. With 40%, it's usually considered pretty good.
Get extra points, so it's worth the risk.
Coach talked about how long the day can be emotionally when you're leading up to a arch rivalry and then also a 9 p.m. tip. What's your schedule tomorrow, like to shorten the day is the phrase he used?
We played a few late games like this, so nothing different, honestly. Just try to get a nap in, try to watch a TV show or whatever, just try to relax and not get too hyped up or energetic, think about the game too much. And like I said, just stay off my feet and try to just relax and get fresh again.
ESPN Classic always runs marathons of old games. Do you guys ever catch yourself watching any of the previous, great games in the series?
I watched a few of them last year. Actually, on the game before the game, I was in the lounge. Watched a few of the games, but I mean, it was entertaining to watch.
Having been through this game before, Duke UNC, the rivalry, what do you tell the freshmen? You've got 3 guys starting to play a big role on this team. What do you tell them about this game going in?
I mean, try to tell them about the energy, but you don't want to tell them too much to get them nervous or try to get them too out of the regular rhythm of a regular game. You try to keep them in the same routine and just kind of let them experience it for themselves. You don't have to get them hyped up or anything like that, because that just comes with the game. But like I said, you try to tell them a little bit, but not too much.
So what sort of things can and can't you do during practices? Sort of what do you do whenever the team, they're going full court and you can't do those things? What do you do?
Most days I don't do anything, but if I'm going to do something, maybe walk through defensive assignments, things like that, and just get shots up without a lot of contact. So not too much foul involved.
You had a good year even without practicing very much. Do you think about how much better you'd be if you could go 4 or 5 days a week?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to do a lot more different stuff, just be a little more quick, a little bit